Greetings, this is Jesse from Nintendo Dads with a non-live streamed first look due to embargo. This game is Poker Night at the Inventory. Thanks to the publisher for a code, an early access code. This game releases on Thursday. The embargo is Thursday morning, so this video will go out Thursday morning. The eShop description. Recently reopened following a seismic retrofit, the inventory is once again the hottest gathering place for video game characters to unwind after a long day on the job. Drop in to play No Limit Texas Hold'em with 4 familiar faces: Max, Strong Bad, Tycho, and the Heavy. Poker with personality. Poker Night combines the strategy of Texas Hold'em with the punchy banter of 4 famous characters from the Sam & Max, Homestar Runner, Penny Arcade, and the Team Fortress franchises. Return of a cult classic. Released in 2010 and removed from sale 9 years later, Poker Night was an experimental casual game from the studio renowned for its episodic series like Sam & Max and The Walking Dead. This new version has been lovingly remastered by Suncape Games, a small team of former Telltale employees who worked on the original. So I'll let you. So first, right off the bat, I've played this game before on Steam back in 2010. Loved it. Played the hell out of it. And then its sequel, I played it probably even more. If I have a playlist on my personal channel with a whole bunch of stuff from Inventory 2, or Poker Night 2, I think they called it. When I played Poker Night 1, I didn't have the ability to record at the time, so I didn't have anything saved. So clips might be saved while this game goes on. That's just because this started. And if it's too loud, I'll readjust. Oh, and the game will be available for $10 when it goes live. So really inexpensive game. I would say right off, even before I play this, it'll be worth it. I've played poker games before. If you've listened to the show, and I've called out if it's bad poker. This is good poker, unless they've really changed things. Difficulty. Normal or hard. Subtitles, yes. Subtitle background, no. Strong language. I'll turn it on. Okay with swearing. Okay, you can talk. You can adjust how chatty the table is, which that's actually half the fun of the game, is the banter. And then yeah, $10,000 is good. Film grain. I'll keep it off for now. I might turn it on later. Okay, let's start. Okay, the audio is weird. I was right about that. Yeah. Let me reset my mixer. Give me a moment here. Let's see if that helped. That sounds better. That definitely is too loud.
Oh, hello there. Another enthusiast, I presume. How good it is to see a fresh face here at the inventory.
The lighting
I
definitely
imagine
is
you're here for the
different
card
than
game
the
with the
original
fellows
game.
downstairs. Let me lead you down there. A first-timer, hmm? I'm a bit more familiar with the benefactions of the club. The club was founded in 1919 in response to an early draft of the 18th Amendment. Through back channels, it was learned that this vile piece of legislation would not only outlaw libations, but games and amusements that could also threaten the world-renowned determination and productivity of the American workforce. Ah, can you imagine? Games outlawed! Nevertheless, this club has been here in secret ever since, just in case those in charge get another bee in their bonnet. So, welcome, and enjoy yourself. Ah, your table. Gentlemen. I hope there is room at the table for a fifth.
Ha! Fresh meat!
Very well. In concordance with the house rules of the inventory set forth by Mr. Kent upon the club's founding, any congregation of 5 players around a no-limit hold'em table must play for the house stakes of $75.
This is not too much.
Of course, these stakes were set in 1910, and with inflation, let's see, tonight's buy-in will then be $10,000.
Here you go.
Chump change, I say! Chump change!
I have this.
The die has been cast.
The game will be no limit Texas Hold'em. I will periodically raise the blinds. May the best player win.
In poker, players create hands of 5 cards. Poker is played for money, goods, and sometimes services. Texas Hold'em players are dealt 2 cards and make hands using 5 community cards dealt face up in the center of the table. Texas Hold'em was created when the El Paso Dealers Union complained of wrist strain when dealing a full 5-card hand. After a lengthy strike by the insufferable louts, this stately variation was born. I don't know if that's true, but it's funny. Use the best 5 cards out of the 7 to create your hand. The 2 players to the left of the dealer post the blinds, small antes that all players must match to stay in the hand. Your 2 cards are the basis of your hand. They are known as your whole cards. Playing with high pairs, high cards of the same suit, or cards in a sequence is prudent play, although any 2 cards have a chance of winning. Now comes time to bet your hand. If you haven't posted the blind, you can choose to match the blind or raise the bet. There is no limit to the amount you can bet. During any betting round, you can bet all of your chips and go all in. Look around you. Are nearby women experiencing vapors? Are men clutching their billfolds like scrimping scallywags? Yes? Then you've probably gone all in. After a round of betting, the first 3 community cards are placed faced up in the center of the table. If at any time during the flop you make your hand refrain from chortles, smirks, or flatulence, another round of betting occurs. A 4th card is added to the community cards. Another round of betting occurs. The final card is added to the community cards. After a particularly saucy night at the inventory, I demanded a gin-soaked 6th card be added to the table and was asked to leave my own game. The final round of betting occurs. When all players is finished or players have gone all in, each player must show his or her cards and a winner is determined. Collect your winnings with dapper confidence or sure-handed elegance, whichever you prefer. When all betting is finished or players have gone all in, each player must show his... What? Oh, okay, there's no more next. But, alright, I want to choose done. How do I choose done? I guess B was done, A is next, and Y would have been back.
Don't know. I'm calling.
Okay, what are the blinds? 100, 200.
Yeah, fold.
A call.
Oh, I'm calling.
Okay, I check.
The heavies. Okay. Okay, I've got.
I am not betting, but I do not quit.
I bet.
I bet two. Min bet. Pots 1,000. Oh yeah, 5 to 1. I'll call.
I'll call.
This is not much.
I need a 7 or a queen to finish my straight.
All right, I check.
I check.
I bet.
600 into 22. I'll call that.
Oh, I'll raise.
Oh, I'm not going to call that.
I will fold.
I'm raising.
You know exactly what to do here if you used Strongbad's Ultra System for perfect pokering. Illegal in 42 states.
Wait. I'm confused about what just happened. But because if he raised 1,000 and he raised 1,100, I would expect him to have to put in 2,100 to call, but it only shows 11. So either way, I'm gonna fold.
Calling.
And I would have missed my
Check it out.
straight
I'll
anyway.
bet.
Ha! No way.
Tycho wins the hand.
Just keep buying in and folding, all right? Buying in and folding. That's what we're looking for.
Now I'm first to act. Oh, let's fold.
Maybe. Oh, I raise.
I'm calling.
I will play.
Calling.
I am bet.
Yeah, I'll raise.
I'll re-raise.
Nope.
Raise.
I call.
I'll re-raise.
Wow.
I fold.
Like 5 betting here. What the hell do they have?
Shit, son, I got that. Checking.
I'll check too.
Like the subtitles still censored the swear, even though he said the swear.
Checking this.
I'm betting.
I'll call.
Max has a straight. Tycho has a pair of 5s.
You are like dumb. Dumb like engineer trying to kill man with wrench. You must fight with weapons.
Max wins the hand.
Ah, this reminds me of a story about a rabbit and his ostentatious bank account.
Right, I have suited at least, and I'm
I'll
big.
call that.
I'm big blind, so if no one raises, I can check.
I call.
In.
Call.
All right, free cards. Top pair with a flush draw.
I'll check.
I will bet. See, the pot's 1,000. I'll bet half that,
Raise.
and the rabbit raises.
These are fold.
No way.
Rips. Max is the chip leader. So let's go 15.
Betting big like the strong bad, I see.
All right, I raise.
All right.
I'd ask you if you felt lucky, but I've been trying to cut cliches out of my life for a few months now.
I'm going to go all in. Probably the worst case scenario is if he has suited. If he has an ace of hearts with another heart, that gives him the better flush draw. But with my trips, I'm likely ahead with chances of a full house, so it'll beat any flush. So all
Whoa.
in.
Okay, I call.
What did he have? He had
Did that sound like I care?
The player has 3 of a kind. Max
Yeah.
has 2 pair.
2 pair.
The player wins the hand.
Good hand.
all right. That's okay. I'm still small blind.
Oh. I am going to play
I'll
this.
call if no one raises, but if someone raises,
Folds,
I
Phil.
fold.
Alrighty, I check.
And I've pretty much got nothing.
Oh, check.
Checking.
I check too.
And didn't think my hand could get worse, but it technically is the same.
Oh,
But-
I bet.
Definitely didn't get better.
Oh. Raise, I guess.
He sounds so thrilled.
It was going so well. 4th card is worst card.
Fold.
That's pretty much what a loser would do.
Aw, I hate to call without the thrill of financial recklessness. I'll check that.
I bet.
I'm gonna call.
Strong Bad has 2 pair. Max has a pair of 10s. Strong Bad wins the
Max
hand.
shouldn't
Oh,
have even
man.
been in that hand.
Feels so much cooler to flip over my cards to win all the big ones.
And he probably didn't want to see that pair of tens that made
I
his
hear you
hand.
fancy your fancy self a bit of an internet celebrity.
There's a distinct difference between fancying yourself something and actually being something.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because of all the traffic.
I hear no cars.
I'm talking about all my crazy web traffic, Ivan. This guy thinks he's some kind of strong bad with his GeoCities account.
Yeah, we have a convention. Last year, like 60 million people came. That's a lot.
Just because your attendees weighed as much as 60 million people does not mean that's how many showed up to your rinky-dink dinky shrink.
Well, we'll be sure you don't get a pass next year.
Ha! Like any convention is worth its salt distilled from the sweat of 1,000 gamer dorks without me.
Fucking Chihuero.
Okay, that's the type of thing I like about this game. Just the completely offhand banter. I could have continued to play, and the banter probably would have continued, but I wanted to listen to the banter.
I am in and ready to crush baby men.
Who knew cards were capable of sodomy?
Yeah, I have an ace, but nothing. That 5 doesn't help, so I'll fold it.
Okay, I call.
I'm raising.
Then that's why.
In.
I call.
Oh, he only did a min raise. Hearts.
Checking.
And I would have had a full. Okay, now I've.
I raise.
I'll re-raise.
That would have been a hard. That would have been a hard call.
I'm folding this crap.
We raise.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I'm backing it off.
I'm glad I got out.
I am folding.
Max wins the hand.
He put 5,000 in and didn't want to put in the last 2,400.
The blinds are now 200, 400.
Right.
I'll call that.
That's a
I'll
call.
call.
Calling.
Suited mid cards.
Ah, I am all in.
Well, yeah. Like, I don't know if I want to call that, but I appreciate the all in. That is probably what I would do in his place. My thought
Nope.
of pre-flop all ins.
Fold.
If I have 10 big blinds or less, it's all in or fold. And he had 5 big blinds. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it with a 9-3.
What is this?
What did I have? 5-9. Well,
Not.
The heavy has king high. Tycho has ace high. Tycho wins the hand.
You are ashamed to team with cards like that.
I figured you weren't going to like these cards.
The heavy has been eliminated from play.
It is over? I lose? I bring terrible loss to team.
alright. Suited connectors. And I'm big blind.
Call.
This sucks.
Alright, so
I'll call that.
this is where I don't agree with the rules. If the heavy didn't get knocked out, he would have been small blind. Tycho would have been big blind. So, and I would have been first to act. So, Tycho still should have been big blind by himself. Instead, he completely missed out on big blind and went right to small blind. I don't agree with that. It's a nitpick. And I have heard house rules play that way, so I'm not too upset, but a casino wouldn't do that. Okay,
Check disc.
check disc. Mid pair.
I bet.
Calling.
Yeah, 900 I'll call. I'm getting more than 3-1. Okay, flush draw.
I check.
Let's put in 1,000.
Oh, I raise.
And you raise.
Sometimes, in order to deal with an aggressive man, one must respond with unspeakable aggression. In this instance, I actually just re-raise.
Just go for it.
Alright, it's 47 to call. See, it should be 47 to call, but it's only saying 26. I want to call just to see what it really takes out.
Ooh, I could buy a new copy with that.
It did
pop.
take out the
One with a
47.
half-core processor.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
That's a bug.
Fold.
it did the right. It did take out the right amount of money in my call, but that amount, the dollar amount of the call was wrong, and I missed my flush. So I just have that pair of sevens, which is not great.
Tycho has a pair of twos.
And it beats
The
his
player
twos.
Has a pair of sevens.
You're lucky Flint Paper's not here. He's a stickler for quality poker hands.
The player wins the hand.
I guess that's a good hand. Like a baby hand. You have baby hands.
That's the one in boxing gloves, and like 3 feet tall.
Call.
I don't think so.
Yeah, those two cards can't make a flush, a straight without together. So I'm just gonna fold.
Interesting.
Is it?
Checking.
Is it really
It's
interesting?
the cool thing to do.
No.
I check.
So I would have had a flush draw.
Bad.
Raise.
Raise.
All
Yeah.
in.
Wow.
Oh, I'm calling.
Two pair versus a pair of sevens.
Come on.
So Strong Bad needs a 7. He's only got a 2 outer. Nope.
Yes.
Max has 2 pair. Strong Bad has a pair of 7s. Max wins the hand.
I'm gonna buy me a scepter. And I can't promise I won't wave it around in front of you, forever reminding you of this moment.
This is like when you draw like 9 mana in a fucking row. Anybody?
Suited queen,
All
I'll
right,
call that.
I raise.
I'm calling.
So this amount is 1,200 is right, but if there's multiple raises between me, it shows the wrong amount.
I'm
That
gonna bet.
doesn't help me at all. Yeah, I think that's a tell there, Max. I mean, Strong Bag. Max's total is above Strong Bad's head, so that kind of obscures it a little bit. That's he was all in with none of them. They're all playing high card, but it's just Max is ahead with the king.
The pits.
Sweet.
Max has a pair of 9s. Strong Bad has ace high. Max wins the hand.
I don't even look at my cards.
Strong Bad has been eliminated from play.
I don't even know why I sign up for these things. Lame appearance fees just get gobbled up by the cheats Jaffa Cake's problem anyhow.
What?
I'm gonna call.
Big blind.
I'll play.
Check.
I would check those cards too. Am I in your head?
Check.
Don't like bottom pair.
Check.
Don't like 3 diamonds.
I'm good.
Well, let's throw out a half
I'm
pot
raising.
to see where
I'm
other
out.
people do. Yeah.
Max wins the hand.
The gravy train rolls on.
The blinds are now 300, 600.
Hey Max, remember when you found that time machine and went back to 1964 and met Mama Bosco?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, did anything ever happen with that?
Well, Sam and I jumped through time and encountered a cow hybrid version of Bosco on a spaceship.
No, I mean with Mama Bosco. Like, between you and her.
Uh,
You know, did you guys get down to anything untoward? Or toward, even? Maybe while Sam was in the time machine. You can tell me. I'll put it in the vault.
watch out now. I'm all in.
Shit. I'm folding these.
Max wins the hand.
The gravy train rolls on.
Yeah, all he had to do was bet 3,200 to put Tycho all in. He didn't have to go in all in himself. And yeah, that's a fold.
You're just gonna fold? But now I can't guilt you into overbetting bad cards by putting on my cute rabbit face. I call.
Is that story going to continue, or are they done with
in.
it?
Fold.
Tycho wins the hand.
If y'all could just keep giving me the money, I'd be alright with that.
And now I'm getting crap. But
I'll
I'm
call that.
big blind, so
I bet the full amount.
I'm not calling.
Sweet. Okay, I fold.
Tycho wins the hand.
Delicious.
All right, that's playable.
Let's do this.
Unless he goes all in.
Fold, raise, fold, raise.
What?
So that's a raise then?
Sure.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Straight draw. I mean, flush draw. I'm okay with that.
Okay, I bet.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Ooh.
All right. Let me think this through. 9 outs. 9 times 4 is 36. So it's about 36% chance. And I'm getting about 3 to 1 on my money. That sounds like I should be calling this.
I'm raising.
He's clearly a filthy liar. Call it.
I'm gonna bet.
600 into 14,000? Yeah, I'm not gonna fold that. I missed my hand.
Okay, I check.
The player has king high. Max has king high. Tycho has a pair of 2s. Tycho wins the hand.
And
I'm gonna
Max
get a
wins the
repetitive
side.
stress injury raking in all
Ouch.
these chips.
Max wins the hand.
Alright, we're at suited connectors again. Let's give that a raise. My pre-bet raise is usually 3 big blinds. So
Raise.
Calling.
raise, wow. Alright,
Check.
straight draw.
Okay, I check.
There's my straight.
I'm gonna check.
Betting.
So, 14,000. Let's go to 35.
I'll re-raise.
Okay, I'm gonna push.
I'm all in.
Everyone's pushing.
Ooh.
Face down in front of me is the card beast of your worst poker nightmare. Just something to consider.
Whoa.
Yowza!
I'll call that.
Wow, they've got garbage.
Max has a pair of 6s. Tycho has 2 pair. The player has a straight. The player wins the hand.
Hey, quick question. What do those numbers on the cards mean?
The player wins the hand. Tycho has been eliminated from play.
Ladies, gents, it's been a pleasure. Also, go fuck your respective selves.
The blinds are now 400, 800.
Okay, I call.
Oh, think that's right. So I should be first to act. I am, okay. A lot of poker games gets heads up wrong. Looks like this game's treating it right.
Time to go all in.
And I'm out.
Max wins the hand.
I'm all in! I'm also all Agamorph. Mostly.
Spies are dead, so I'm good for anything except for Queen.
Frustration!
That's right. All right, I won.
What?
Max has Queen High. The player has Ace High. The player wins the hand.
I'm supposed to tell you that is a great hand, but all I want to do is this.
The player wins the tournament.
Congratulations! That was the hairiest game of hearts I've ever played.
Next deck in 2 wins. Your poker name, Four Pockets McNewell. Alright, so I now have 40,000. Alright, let's do another game.
Would you settle for a travel pack of tissues and a half-eaten jar of maraschino cherries?
I do relish a good cherry, but I'm afraid there may be an issue of parity.
I don't have any pears either. Oh, I've also got 38 to 40K in uncut diamonds, but how about my gun and badge? You know, you can't put a price on a license to maim.
Very well. The player to eliminate Max from the game will receive a pistol and a freelance police badge.
I figured that there was going to be something like that where I get to win items from players. I just forgot what and how, so. That's a
Folding like origami, huh?
What would Gene Shalit do? I'll call.
I'm calling.
I will play.
Checking this.
Check.
Fuck yeah! I'm betting.
All right, I raise.
Okay, throw those invisible dice.
I fold.
Were they actually supposed to be invisible and that's a bug? Or is
I'll raise.
invisible dice a joke?
Call.
I don't know.
I bet.
I'm raising.
Okay, I raise.
Yeah, I'm out.
Tycho wins the hand.
Thanks, everybody.
Don't like that hand, but I'm big blind.
I call.
And I'm out.
Raise.
I'm calling.
All right, I'm folding.
I'm gonna call.
I'll check.
I check.
Da. I bet.
I'll call your micro wager.
All right, I raise.
I raise like flag of motherland over bloody battlefield.
Raising it up. How'd you guys hear about the inventory?
Sam heard about it when we were on a case out west. And I'll loiter just about anywhere that will pour me a drink with no questions asked.
My engineering friend brought me one night.
The only good thing I got out of those telltales was a recommendation for a decent hangout.
Tycho wins the hand.
I dedicate this one to all the ladies.
Telltales. That's funny. I wonder if they.
Come on! These cards is broke.
Well
I
done.
wonder if they had to re-record any audio, or if
Oh.
they're just using the same audio from 16 years ago. I'm not in a blind. I'll fold.
Oh, I raise.
I am in and ready to crush baby men.
I'll call.
Let's see. I'm gonna check.
I am betting.
I'll call that.
I'll call. I'll check that.
I bet.
I'll call.
Raise.
I can call your bet and buy sandwich.
Calling.
Okay, I check.
I check this.
I'm good.
Max has 2 pair. The heavy has a pair of 8s. Tycho has a pair of jacks. Max wins the hand.
I'm gonna buy me a scepter, and I can't promise I won't wave it around in front of you, forever reminding you of this moment.
We're already getting duplicate audios. That's kind of depressing, since this is only the second tournament.
I can fire Sasha for 12 seconds with this bet.
Yeah, this time we actually saw the
I'll
dice.
fold.
I'll call that.
Maybe the dice were visible before, but it was just at a bad angle and I couldn't see them.
I'm betting.
I call this baby bet.
Check.
All check.
Tycho's still chip leader.
Oh, I bet.
And I want to be the one to take Max out so I can win his stuff.
Max wins the hand.
If I can't get
Alright.
cards, that's not going to happen.
What would Gabe do? No, best leave the pants on. Raise.
Yeah, this isn't the hand either.
Call.
Raisin in the sun.
I am out.
I call.
I'm gonna fold.
I'm good.
I bet.
Okay, I raise.
I call.
Okay, I was thinking
check.
about that
Let's do it.
raise, re-raise, and the number shows me.
I'll check.
That the number it
I
showed
bet.
me would be the minimum
I'm raising.
raise if I chose to raise. So I guess that makes sense.
Raise.
It's just
I'm calling.
weird interpretation of how to handle the UI at that point.
Tycho has 2 pair. Strongbad has 2 pair. Tycho wins the hand.
These cards ain't nothing to fuck with.
Strongbad has been eliminated from play.
All right. I'm blowing this popstinkle stand.
The blinds are now 200, 400.
And I'm big blind.
Ah, you know, these cards actually smell like detritus.
Where are you, spy? I know you sabotage cards. I never get good hand.
I'll play. Check disc.
Need a 3 for a straight, but I don't like going for inside straight draws like that. But it's a check, so it's fine.
Okay, I check.
At least I have a king for the best high card.
I'll bet.
Yeah, that...
Giant man not get pushed around.
That was a tell. I'm not going to call that. That's... He bet 2,600 into a 600 pot. No.
Tycho wins the hand.
Yes, bringing home some bacon.
Mr. Weapons, I'm in the market for a new firearm.
Mr.
Something
Weapons.
classy and understated to supplement my daily driving.
For you, I would not recommend minigun then. You know, there is this fast baby man who annoys me greatly with shotgun.
Ooh, what are the available options? I'll spring for leather.
Ah, this is good for you. I suggest force of nature.
Excellent. I'll head down to the dealership tomorrow and tell them Heavy Weapons Guy sent me.
There is no need. I know guy.
Okay, I bet.
I'm calling.
Nope.
I bet.
I fold.
Max wins the hand.
Ooh, a present.
Well, raising it up.
I would have called mid, but I'm not going to
Oh,
call
I
a
hate
raise.
prudence. Okay, I call.
I bet all of it.
Ooh,
Whoa. Raising it up.
I'm folding.
Ace King versus 4-6. Why would Heavy go all in with 4-6?
Very bad.
Very bad. He's right. Now he's drawing dead. Nothing Heavy can do.
Shit.
The heavy has ace high. Tycho has a pair of aces. Tycho wins the hand.
I wasn't holding Pokemon cards over here.
The heavy has been eliminated from play.
I am defeated. This reminds me of a famous song from Motherland. You must know when to hold on to your cards, and you must know when to burn them in fire. Because if you lose, you bring insufferable shame to Republic and are sent to a work camp in forest.
Okay, Tycho's got more than half the stacks.
If I was capable of lucid frustration, I'd take the dealer out into the alley and give him what for.
Call. Easy there. Don't want to hurt yourself.
That's nothing.
Check.
I would check those cards too. Am I in your head?
Okay, it gives me top pair.
Checking. I'll call. I'll bet.
Tycho has a pair of queens. The player has two pair. The player wins the hand.
Are those good ones?
Okay, that's a good hand.
I don't know. I'm raising.
I'll re-raise.
I'll call.
I'm raising.
Alright, I want Max to go all in. He put 14, so I want to raise 24. That way if he calls, he's all in.
I call.
Nope.
Oh, pair of fives. He actually went. That's actually a decent hand for a short stack. Uh-oh. I need a jack, queen, or king. That's not it.
The player
I just
has
doubled up
ace
Max.
high.
Almost-
Max has a pair
almost
of
tripled him,
fives.
because Tycho's got
Max
money in
wins
there,
the
too.
hand.
Ah, this reminds me of a story about a rabbit and his ostentatious bank account.
The blinds are now 300, 600.
Now I'm under 10 big blinds.
I'm in.
Check City, USA.
Checking.
I'm betting.
I fold.
Tycho wins the hand.
Just keep buying in and folding, all right? Buying in and folding. That's what we're looking for.
Alright, here's my all-in.
Call.
Calling.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
I don't think so.
I'll call.
Pair of twos. Ah. Alright, a queen. Okay, jack, queen, or king. Jack! Don't give him a heart.
Damn it.
Don't give him a heart. I got it.
Hell no.
Tycho has two pair. The player has two pair. The player wins the hand.
Well, that was unpleasant. I'll call that.
He can afford it. He's still chip leader. And I'm still the bottom.
Oh, check.
Ooh.
Oh, a spine-tingling check. I'm gonna bet.
Okay, I raise.
Yeah, I would have bet. I would have called 800,
Raise
but
it.
I'm not
Tear
betting
his kneecaps out.
3,000.
Not in that order. I fold.
Tycho wins the hand.
If y'all could just keep giving me the money, I'd be all right with that.
Not a blind, so I'm gonna fold.
I'll call that.
Okay, I raise.
I'll call. I'm betting.
Wow. I
Raise.
would have had trip kings.
I haven't seen a flop that bad since Sam tossed Waldo the Walrus Worthington out a 6-story window.
Tycho wins the hand.
Baller.
Got big blind now. Okay,
Nope.
I call.
check. Wow.
Betting.
What would you have hit with that?
Max, how'd you learn to play cards?
Tycho wins the hand.
Baller.
The blinds are now 400, 800.
Call.
See, I wish the conversation would continue. It just... I would have liked to know where that conversation goes.
You should know that I've been using my latent psychic abilities to see everyone's cards this entire time, and I agree with your decision. Let's see. I'm raising.
I'm calling.
Okay, I bet.
I'll call.
Alrighty, I check.
I'll bet.
I don't think so.
Tycho wins the hand.
Yes, bringing home some bacon.
It's a good sized spot. He's up to 35,000 now? Not all in worthy, but all worthy.
Call.
Raising it up.
I'm doing it. All in!
Crap.
Yowza! No way.
I'm gonna call. Queen for. So I only have one over to worry about. I hit my 6. I hit my 2. Oh, he hit his 4. So he still needs a queen or a 4 now. He hit it.
All right.
Max has 2 pair. The player has a pair of 6s. Max wins the hand.
I'm gonna buy me a scepter, and I can't promise I won't wave it around in front of you, forever reminding you of this moment.
Crap.
All right, I raise.
I'm folding.
Putting you all in.
I'm gonna call.
I'm betting.
Okie dokie, Schmokey. I'm all in. Oh, when I see that many chips in one place, I want to coat my slick fur in cooking grease and roll around in them.
And I was worried I was going to have a hand I could play.
Max wins the hand.
All right.
This isn't looking good.
Vile.
I am not going to call that.
Max wins the hand.
I don't even look at my cards. Okay, I call.
I check.
Oh, I bet.
I'm folding these.
Max wins the hand.
I'm big blind. I need a hand
Alright.
now. Or
Blinds are now 500, 1,000.
big blind is 2/3 of my stack. Well, I got an ace at least.
I call.
Well, I call. Check City, USA.
I bet.
How much you have left? Actually, don't even bother.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, he has a better kicker. I need a duck. I need a deuce, or anything higher than an 8 to chop the pot. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Tycho has ace high. The player has ace high. Tycho wins the hand.
I fold too. I mean, I win. Tight.
All right, I'm not dead yet.
I'll call that.
No.
I'm gonna check. Oh, check.
I bet.
Okay, I fold.
Tycho wins the hand.
You'd think it would get tiring winning all these pots.
Alright, I'm going all in with this.
Maybe I'm gonna call.
Call.
Alright. And
I'm betting.
I have mid pair, ace or
Fold.
9 will give me a straight. Okay, no
Lame.
diamonds. No diamonds, no 10. Alright, I'll take that.
Did that sound like I care?
Max has ace high. The player has a pair of queens. The player wins the hand.
Oh, so those are the sorts of cards I'm supposed to have.
Alright, big blind.
Yeah, fold.
I'm not going anywhere.
Check.
Checking is lame. Unless you are check, which I would find amusing. I bet.
No. I'm not going all in.
Tycho wins the hand.
I'm just going to turn my DS on, and you guys keep giving me your money. This is an incredible system we've got here.
Alright, I'm going all in with 5s.
I'm calling.
And the fact that he mentioned the DS, they're probably just using the same audio they had recorded in 2010.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ah, you know, these cards actually smell like detritus.
Folds, Phil.
And I
The
won the
player wins
blinds.
the hand. The blinds are now 600, 1200.
Six and 12, he said. Eesh.
Pacifism is sometimes a viable option.
Call.
I check.
Let's just say I had a lot of
Okay, I
practice with low stack play.
Calling.
Check.
Betting.
Okay, I call. I'll check that.
Checking this.
Max has 2 pair. Tycho has a pair of aces. Max wins the hand.
Ah, this reminds me of a story about a rabbit and his ostentatious bank account.
Max is chip leader again.
I'll
A big
call.
blind with an ace. I think I
I'll
gotta
call.
go. I think I just have to push all in.
Shit.
Sweet. Fold.
I call.
Alright, I'm ahead. He's got a queen. Ah!
Hot.
Alright. Straight flush draw. I hit my ace. I'm ahead again.
Oh, fuck.
Tycho has 2 pair. The player has a flush. The player wins the hand.
If
Wow.
I bend over to pick up this chip off the floor, are you going to bury your entire foot in my ass? This is an honest question.
They didn't censor ass,
You know,
but
this
they.
place has been around for almost 100 years.
Wow, That's older than some frozen burritos I've sucked down.
This was the original location of Dixon Kent's Games and Amusements Factory, founded in 1899. When Kent found out that an early draft of the 18th Amendment contained a clause outlawing the sale of games and amusements, he opened this place in secret so makers and enthusiasts would always have a place to go. Hence the tight security and pat-down at the door.
I just thought they were being courteous.
Call.
Alright. That's a bad small blind. I'm just gonna fold that.
Okay, I check. Checking.
I bet.
I'm folding.
Tycho wins the hand.
I fold too. I mean, I win. Tight.
Folding.
I call.
Yeah, I'll raise.
I'll call that. I check.
I'll bet.
I'm gonna call. Alrighty, I check.
I bet.
Okay, I call. I'm gonna check.
I'm betting.
I call.
Tycho has a pair of aces. Max has ace high. Tycho wins the hand.
I suppose it's only natural that I win every hand.
And a big blind again with a king. Not bad.
Since I can't choose between all the horrific things I'd like to do to these cards, I suppose I'll just fold.
Let's do this.
Nothing.
Betting.
Tycho wins the hand.
Delicious.
The blinds are now 700, 1400.
$30 hands. I've only won 5.
I'm calling.
Check. Oh, I bet.
Raise.
All in.
Damn, son. I'll call that.
Pair of 5s versus a pair of 7s. Two pair for Max. Plus he's got a straight draw to improve it. Max won.
Hip,
Doubled
hip.
up.
Max has two pair. Tycho has a pair of sevens. Max wins the hand.
I'm gonna buy me a scepter, and I can't promise I won't wave it around in front of you, forever reminding you of this moment.
Alright, all in time again.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I call.
I'm out.
Two 8. I have 2 overcards on him. And I hit trips. He's drawing
Lame.
dead. I'm back in it. Chip leader with almost half the stack.
Frustration!
Max has a pair of aces. The player has three of a kind.
You're playing those cards, huh? You should come to our high-stakes feathers on the forehead night sometime.
The player wins the hand.
Hey, no fair! You're playing for reals!
Big blind with a jack.
I'm gonna fold.
Calling. Check. Wow, what a move.
Aces again.
I'm good. Check disc. Okay, I check.
Go high card.
Tycho has a
chop.
pair of aces. The player has a pair of aces.
Oh,
Tycho
no.
wins the hand.
He
I
won
was
on the
holding
fifth
cards
card.
that
I didn't. Dang.
I'm calling.
I'll check too. I check.
All right.
Oh, let's see the next card.
Yeah. Okay, 2 pair with a jack now. Pots 42. Okay, so 25.
That card ruined my day like a bad rash between my ears.
Yeah, I'll raise. I'm betting.
Yikes.
I'm calling.
The player has 2 pair. Tycho has 2 pair. Tycho wins the
Ouch.
hand.
I suppose it's only natural that I win every hand.
Well, back to bottom stack again. And I'm big blind next hand.
Call.
I'm raising.
I'm gonna call. Okie dokie, schmokey. I'm all in.
Damn, son. Nope.
Max wins the hand.
Oh, guys, you shouldn't have.
The blinds are now 800, 1600.
Ew.
I'll call.
Okay, I raise.
Don't like it because it's a 2, but it is a suited queen. I'll go all in.
Effing A.
I'll call that.
Yeah, I'll raise.
Okay, I fold.
He has an ace. Ace 6. Give me a queen. Or a deuce. I'll take the deuce.
Jesus jumped up Christ.
Let's give me another deuce. Then, if you're going to play that game. Okay. That doesn't help him. Okay, I'll take it.
God damn it.
Tycho has a pair of 10s. The player has 2 pair. The player wins the hand.
I needed that one. Man. I owe money to some very bad people.
Didn't realize it until now, but I did flop a flush draw, so I had more outs than I thought. But
I'll call that.
I'll stay in.
Watch out now. I'm all in.
Whoa. I'll call.
That doesn't help me. I just hope it doesn't help anyone else.
Oh, reminds me of the time I played checkers with Super Ball in the Oval Office with a board made of suspiciously human-looking bone.
I'll check as well, gentlemen.
That gives me an 8 for a straight.
Let's do it. open it up.
You're just gonna fold? But now I can't guilt you into overbetting bad cards by putting on my cute rabbit face.
Tycho has a pair of tens.
Good fold.
Max has ace high. Tycho wins the hand.
See, I actually know how to play this game.
I want to
Max
fix
has
the
been
audio
eliminated
again. Give
from
me a minute.
play.
Looks like someone else grabbed that item before you could. Don't worry, it'll come around again in a later game. Alright. He's ahead of... He's 2 to 1 ahead of me. More than that. Almost 3 to 1. Alright. I'm all in.
I'm calling.
Ace King, of course. Jack! In the window.
Jesus jumped up Christ.
Keep it low. Ooh. No 10. No 10, no ace, no king. Dang it!
Yeah.
Tycho has a pair of aces. The player has a pair of jacks. Tycho wins the hand.
Baller.
Tycho wins the tournament.
I wouldn't feel too bad about losing. I do play a lot of games.
Most money lost at 117,000. Chester Cheddar Checker. Okay, yeah, that was a rough game, but I'm still surprised it lasted as long as I did. I had 8 all-ins and I won 6 of them. How did that work? I don't know. I'm not sure where those numbers came from. I am going to stop here. Okay, so this is a game I'm going to play more over time. You know, basically the ultimate goal is to win everybody's key item. So we've seen what Max's is. I don't remember what the others are. I think Strong Bad's is a pair of gloves. Things like that. I don't know. If Poker Night 2 comes out, gets re-released, I'll definitely be picking that up as well. I think that's the better game. It includes Omaha, and I think the characters just are funnier. That and GLaDOS is the dealer, so you get interaction with her as well. Where here the dealer is, I think we are technically our own dealers. But so definitely, I like this game. Few minor issues in the poker, but I've definitely seen worse. I don't know if I've ever seen a perfect poker game, but this one is close. Okay, I'll talk more about this on Thursday's podcast, and I think Tim is also interested in this. And for $10, I highly recommend it. Anyone, even if you have a minor liking of poker, pick this up and give it a try. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night.